How to get a girl obsessed with you. This is a 5-step method. Daniel Paulino here of Men's Style Hub. So here's what you're gonna gain by watching this video all the way to the end. So these methods are gonna help you build a deep desire for her to be a part of your life. It's gonna help build that respect and admiration. She's gonna feel like she's always known you her whole life and she's gonna develop a deeper and deeper connection. She's gonna feel more emotionally and physically drawn to you, and she will crave your presence, and she will feel safe and protected around you. So before we get into that, if you want to be a part of my men's community with the goal of attracting and keeping your soulmate, what you want to do is you want to comment the word Brotherhood, and I'm going to allow you free access, but only for the first 1,000 people. We have close to 600 members already, so comment the word Brotherhood if you want to learn how to be a part of that. And please like and subscribe for more videos like this. So let's get right into step number 1, which is you must have a dream. When you have a dream, this helps spark an obsession with your dream, with you, and whatever cause you have. And this is going to give you and her a shared purpose, and she's going to feel excited and crave that adventure, and she's also going to experience that personal growth. If you think of any person who's developed a massive following, what do they have? They have a dream, or they're living their dream. Whether you look at musicians, whether you look at political leaders, they all have a dream and a vision that pulls people into them. And it's okay if people are not inspired by your dream. You don't want everybody. You only want the people who are excited for your dream. And when you share your message, when you share your vision, the right people are going to be compelled to join you. But you must have a dream. What are your skills? What are your talents? What are you trying to accomplish in this world? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? You must define it, and that's going to pull her in. But if you don't have a vision, you don't have a dream, I think there's a quote that without a vision, the people perish. So you must have a dream, step 1. Step number 2 is the key to sparking a genuine obsession is to have unwavering principles. Honor. And you must have a code of honor, otherwise you don't respect yourself, nobody respects you. But when you have a code of honor, this helps build respect and admiration. You respect yourself and other people respect you. And it also helps you build emotional strength, because let's face it, we all have different moods that we go through, but if you just keep sticking to your principles regardless of how you feel, you're going to build respect and admiration, not only self-respect and admiration, but respect from others and respect from her. So women don't leave you, they don't leave you because they fall out of love. They leave you when they lose respect for you. So how do you maintain that respect? You must have principles that you stick to. So what are some examples of principles? You have generosity, compassionate, resilience, protector. So why do people love superheroes, right? One of the principles that a lot of superheroes have is that they're protectors. So they put their life at risk to protect others. And why? So that's why people respect them, because they're simply following principles, i.e. protector. That's just one principle. So you want to pick 2 to 5 principles. Look at people that you admire and ask yourself, why do you admire them? And it's going to come down to principles, and you want to develop your core principles and you want to stick to them. So step number 3 is you want to show genuine curiosity. So let her do most of the talking. People love to talk. People love a listening ear. So if you become that channel for her, that you become that vehicle for her to channel those visions, those fears, those worries, she's going to become more and more and more attracted to you. See, everybody loves to talk, right? Even if they might not want to talk to somebody, they're definitely talking to somebody, right? So you want to be that person that she talks to, that she tells her fears, her worries. At worst, you want to keep it 50-50. The conversation should be 50-50. And I find myself sometimes breaking this rule, but it's just one of those rules that you always want to keep attentive, whether there's a new girl, whether it's someone that you've been with for years. It's a good rule to follow. You want to be a good listener. So ask about her day, ask about her week, ask about her passions and interests, ask about her upbringing and childhood. And one of the magical things that happens is that when people share positive shared experiences, that's how people fall in love, when you have positive shared experiences. But you don't necessarily have to be there. See, if you ask questions and you get people to share some of their positive special experiences or memories, they're gonna feel those feelings again. They talk about their friends, their childhood friends, or their graduation. How do they feel when they talk about that? They feel amazing. And who's sparking those emotions? You are. And so those emotions get associated with you. So when you ask these questions, when you get to know her, you want to keep the conversation positive, because depending on what kind of emotions you spark, that's going to be associated with you. Oh, when I talk to this person, I always feel bad. Or when I talk to this person, I always feel great. So you want to be that person that brings up those positive memories. So the more she talks, the more she will fall in love with you. So the next thing you want to develop is emotional vulnerability and emotional intimacy. See, people fall in love with superheroes because they see them struggle, they show resilience, and they overcome. But if you don't show any vulnerability, guess what's going to happen? Nobody's going to be able to relate to you. See, people relate to humans. Humans are flawed. Everybody has their downfalls. So if you try to hide it, you won't develop that emotional intimacy. So how do you share it? So this is the formula. So you want to share your struggles and fears, but always have a solution. You don't want to be the person always crying and, oh, my life is so bad, oh, I'm about to lose my job. No, you want to say, hey babe, I'm really struggling with this XYZ, feeling frustrated, but here's the solution. Tell me, do you think this is actually a good idea? So get her feedback. See, when you get feedback, she's gonna trust you more, because she's actually contributing to your life, and she knows that when something is going wrong, you're the type of person that seeks help, right? So if you don't share your struggles, she won't trust you, right? So it's just how it is. When people close up, it's because they don't trust you. So before I get into the last step, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment the word Brotherhood to get access to the Attract and Keep Your Soulmate community. Comment below. So for the first 1,000 people, you're gonna be let in free. We almost have 600. So comment the word Brotherhood, and I'll show you exactly how to get access to that. So now, with that being said, let's get to the final step. So the final step is keeping your word. See, keeping the word is the magic that holds everything together. See, imagine you're a little boy or a little girl, and your dad comes up to you and he says, hey, we're gonna take you to Disney World. You're gonna be able to eat everything you want, pizza, ice cream. You're gonna be able to get on all the rides you want. You're gonna spend a lot of quality time with me, and it's gonna happen in 1 week. Guess what's gonna happen to that kid? He's gonna be super excited. He's gonna be thrilled. He's gonna be looking forward to it. But guess what? If all of a sudden at the last minute, when he's dressed, he has his baggage together, his backpack, all of a sudden you come and say, hey, I'm sorry, I won't be able to make it. Guess what's gonna happen? Massive disappointment. Not only are you gonna disappoint the child, but you're gonna disappoint yourself. So it's gonna destroy that trust, that respect is gonna dwindle. So you also gonna lose self-respect. So the key is that you want to develop that follow through. And how do you do that? By keeping your word. Be very careful when you give your word. Ask yourself, if I give my word, am I gonna be able to keep it? So when you give your word, be very careful, right? It takes some time to think, but follow through. The more you follow through, the more attractive of a person you are. People are going to respect you. You're going to be dependable and reliable. See, people don't care about Lamborghinis or Jordans or how much money you care. They care about principles. Are you a person of honesty? Are you a person of quality with all these principles, right? So that's what people are looking for. People don't care about your Jordan or your Lamborghini or how many places you've traveled to. They care about how you treat them, right? So for recap, you must have a dream, you must have principles, you must keep your word, you must develop that emotional intimacy, and you must be interested in her world. So with that being said, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.